But competing against the best in Europe and now competing against the best in the world and be able to win it is incredible.
Yeah, and I mean that for everyone across the board, not just teams in Europe, but because we obviously cover Champions League, we've seen their route maybe more so than other domestic seasons across the board. But I just think that they're the only team in England to have ever won the Champions League. There was a huge gap before they'd won it previously. Who knows if they'll win it this year or ever again? So these moments, you never know when they're going to come around again. You can compete every year for the FA Cup, every year for the League Cup. Champions Cup is special. So to do it on home soil at the Emirates in front of your own fans, it's a core memory unlocked. Yeah,
definitely. OK, let's head out to North London. We've got Arsenal's Emily Fox waiting. Emily, congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
Your team is the first ever winner of the FIFA Women's Champions Cup. How does that feel?
It feels great. I think for us, again, anytime you can win a trophy, we saw it as opportunity, and we took it.
Emily, I want to ask, because pristine cross, pristine finish to your counterpart, Ruben Moy. What was going through your head as you were getting high and picked your head up and saw her?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the first half, we had a lot of crosses, and during the second halftime, we talked about kind of finding more cutbacks. I thought they did really good in the air defending us, crossing-wise, so just kind of picking out different areas to exploit them.
Emily, the Corinthians made it so difficult. We loved watching the game. We thought they were an incredible team. Just what were the biggest learnings and biggest takeaways from competing against intercontinental teams?
Yeah, I mean, I think with this tournament, being able to play teams from all over the world, it's a new experience, and like you said, with that, it's just you learn. And again, like you said with Corinthians, I feel like they were excellent. They did a great job. And honestly, I'm just excited for hopefully more of these tournaments to come.
Foxy, congrats. It's incredible that you guys are the first to lift the Champions Cup plate. This is the beginning of 2026. You guys are midway through your season. You guys have knockout of Champions League coming up. So how much of a lift is this championship for y'all as a squad moving forward?
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of momentum leading up to this tournament, and with that, like you said, having the opportunity to have this, and we play Man City next week, and then have Champions League. So I think for us, it's positive, and we're hoping to kind of keep the momentum going with the other tournaments that we're in.
Emily, you win at home, you have Champions League coming up, you play Man City once again, but you guys got to celebrate. You just won a plate.
Yeah.
It's not a cup. It's not a cup. It's not a cup, it's a plate. And we're curious, what's the celebrations tonight going to look like for you guys?
Yeah, definitely in the locker room. If I'm being honest, we were all freezing outside after the game. But no, we're excited to kind of get warm, get in the locker room, celebrate, and then see what happens for the rest of the night.
OK, thank you very much, Emily. I know Kelly was thinking, how are we going to drink out of that plate? That's her worry.
I would love to see how you guys get creative around utilizing the trophy in your celebrations tonight. So hopefully we see that somewhere. But just know that I'll be thinking about that as I fall asleep tonight. So I hope that you guys do it big.
Yeah. I think for me, I immediately thought food. I don't know how we're going to get liquid in there, so we'll see what we put on the plate to eat, maybe.
Emily, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win and good luck for the rest of the season. We'll be seeing you in the Champions League.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
OK, then why don't we talk about Arsenal's performance and that amazing assist from Emily Fox? What did we see from her today, Jen?
Well, it's always her athleticism. I love this ball. The crosses from that hand side, if you can hit in between the goalkeeper and the back line, which is exactly this ball, that was really unlucky not to get a goal. You can see Olivia Smith's reaction, but it's always, she just adds to the game further up the field, and I think it's always her crossing ability. Obviously got the assist for Lotte Wubben-Moy, but it's picking players out. I always say this, it's not just launching a ball into the box, it's trying to find a player, and I think that's where she was brilliant at today.
I think that's where we've seen her become elite since joining Arsenal, is even with us just talking to her, and she said, yeah, we noticed that they were dropping a lot, and those back crosses, like cutting back a little bit more was what was on, and she put it on a dime for Wubben-Moy. Also brilliant finish by her, but I think watching her read the game and be able to pick out the perfect texture, the perfect angle. It's a little Kelley O'Hara-esque, if I might add.
No.
Is a joy to watch from Emily Fox.
Definitely. Okay, everybody, why don't we go back out to North London? I feel like I've been saying that all day today. We're going to go back out to North London. We've got Kim Little, the Arsenal captain. Kim, congratulations on the win. You've just become the first team to ever... to ever win this tournament. You must be immensely proud of not just yourself, but also your team.
Yeah, incredibly proud. I think the girls put in a great shift tonight. And we're just obviously happy to get our first silverware of the season.
Kim, I've been told to warm you up as your friend on this cold London night. Drop your British media face. You're on US TV. It's much more friendlier. Have you booked your flights yet? That's what I want to know. No, I'm just kidding. Where does this rank, mate? I've seen so many medals around your neck, and you continue to do yourself proud, the club proud, Scotland proud, obviously me as well as your friend proud. But where does this rank, mate? You continue to excel and lead this team to new levels. But between Champions League, Champions Cup that we're saying is a plate, you just continue to keep going forward. Where does this one rank for you in front of your home fans as well?
Yeah, firstly, thanks for that, Jenny. Yeah, it's incredible. Obviously, to play here at our stadium and to have all our fans here was just super special. To hear them singing North London Forever, to have their flags raised straight after the match. You know, it's a pretty unique experience. It's probably something I'm not sure anyone or players will get to play and have that experience. So yeah, it was incredible, and yeah, just so proud of the girls tonight.
I'll pass you on to my friends now, Kim, but I promise they're a lovely bunch as well. But do let me know when you book your flights, please.
What have you told her about
I will.
I was told to warm her up.
Well, they are cold. Foxy did say they're happy about Kim being.
Well, Kim, maybe you can join us seeing Harry Styles in a couple months in your off season. Hopefully that can happen. I don't know if you're a fan, but we'll be here. I just wanted to ask, because this is such a big moment, I think, globally for women's football, but also to do this at home in a place where players dream of playing. You've really created a legacy with this team, but looking ahead, you guys have so much coming up. How much motivation and how much does this add to your team with, Man City and then Champions League coming up next?
Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty unique experience playing this competition for the first time in the middle of the season. So with that, obviously, gives us a great point to come from now. Obviously, winning this trophy, we've got Man City next weekend, and then big Champions League games. So and the FA Cup. So we've got lots of great competitions to be a part of, and yeah, this will hopefully just be the start of that this season.
Kim, we just had Emily Fox on, and I was asking her how you guys are going to utilize the trophy, aka the plate, in celebration. So I'm curious. She brought up maybe having dinner off of it. I'm curious if you've had any thoughts of what your plans are for the celebrations tonight.
Yeah, my first thought goes to food, so probably some sort of
Kim's
pasta or something. But yeah.
Wow, they're gonna have a great.
Well, you can't put anything in. You can't put anything in a plate.
Served on a platter. That's what she was, served on a plate.
Kim, as you just called her there, Jenny, we know you guys are two good friends. Have you got any fun stories to tell us about Jenny over here?
Come on, Kim, don't be shy.
Oh,
You're
no.
live, Kim.
On the spot. I'm terrible on the spot.
Yeah, you put her on the pressure.
No, I don't have anything right now.
Well, that's a good friend.
None that you
That's a top friend.
Yeah, top friend.
None that you can say on live television, then, I guess. Wow. Okay.
No.
Okay, Kim, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win and good luck for the rest of the season.
Problem.
Congrats, Kim.
Kim.
Thank you very much. Bye. Thank you.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh, Jenny.
I'm not joking. She's
Jenny
the
from the
best human.
block.
Yeah.
Oh my, Jenny from the Scot.
Jenny the
Lynn.
Scot.
Jenny the Scot.
Jenny the Scot.
Hey.
Okay, that escalated.
I'm going to stop. I don't even know what you're talking about here. I'm going to stop calling you Jenny.
Scott. Call me Jenny, yeah. Well, I've known Kimmy since I was like 14. She's always called me Jenny.
Oh, wow. She seems like a real leader, doesn't she?
I can't talk highly enough about Kim Little. She is the ultimate pro. She's one of the best leaders, captains I've ever had. I'm very grateful to call her one of my best mates as well. So
yeah.
She's a top human.
And I remember in the Women's Champions League, we were kind of talking about that leader. Because wasn't she out injured for a bit?
She was herself, Leah Williamson. Yeah. There's always been a conversation of Arsenal struggle without their top leaders, but she's like a fine wine, and she just gets better and better as she gets older, and she's still one of the best players in Europe and in the world, and I still don't think she gets the accolades she does because Scotland haven't qualified for many tournaments. Obviously, she made the Olympic team and qualified for tournaments that way, played the World Cup with her, but because she doesn't play on that world stage, she's not necessarily recognised. But she smashed it when she was at Seattle, NWSL. Yeah. She made a mark over here, and look, for me, she's one of the best players and one of the best mates.
Yeah, that's lovely. Well, I was thinking, when we talk about leaders on this Arsenal side, we've obviously got Kim Little, but the amount of experience all these players are getting, because they won the Champions League last year, they've just won this now, and who knows what they're going to win in the future. It sets up for great success. Even with the girls who are quite young in this squad, they're getting a lot of experience under their belt. Yeah, well, when you get to play with players of that caliber, that's also done it across different leagues and been a leader on teams and consistently been at the top and guided their teams to trophies. I think when you're a young player, that makes it so much more attractive to go to a team like that and pay your dues and learn under players like a Kim Little, like a Leah Williamson. And that's where you attribute to that legacy of what is Arsenal. And I think if this is what they're starting with, and, you know, these older players, the ones that have been leaders for so long, I mean, it's a terrifying team to go play against because that level is just going to continue to raise. Yeah, I mean, even their player retention beyond Kim Little, you don't see much change within the squad. You're talking about, even outside, Katie McCabe being a long time, multiple seasons, Beth Mead, Lotta Wubben-Moy, Leah Williamson having come through the academy, was a mascot at the first Champions League final from when they won it. So to then go and achieve that, that is a sign of a club that people want to be there for. They want to re-sign. They want to continue that legacy. So to see them do it, there's still so many players that I was teammates for, and that's been a couple of seasons since I've been there. They're still there because they want to wear the Arsenal shirt and continue to create history. So to see them do it again, I'm very happy. I'm not sure if that's coming across.
Okay, wait, we have to clarify though, mascot is the
Gunnersaurus. Well, wait,
the
what?
players that walk out onto the field.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Leah Williamson in the Gunnersaurus.
Not in the outfit.
Maybe she has.
What do you call them here? Mascots?
Yeah, we call those mascots. Yes.
The Gunnersaurus?
Yes.
What do you call the kids that walk out?
What do we call
Other
them?
than kids?
Yes.
No, I think we also call them mascots.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's just a multi-meaning.
Winner up in the building. Congratulations. First winners of the FIFA Women's Champions Cup. How does it feel?
It feels amazing to do it here at the Emirates is special. The Corinthian fans were very good tonight and the players on the pitch put up a good fight. So it was a great game and the first Champions Cup, we're proud to win it.
You guys are collecting medals, you know? You get into a place where you're up for something in contention and you get it done. What is it about this team that when your back's up against the wall, you are able to deliver the way you are?
I think there's so much talent within our squad, a talented manager and coaching staff, and she gives us belief in any moment that we can do it. So I think, massive credit to Renee and her staff for allowing us to go out there and show what we're capable of.
Talk to me about the relationship with the fans. You're someone who talks so vocally about how much you love hearing the anthem. You know, you've sent messages to them, other instances when you played here at the Emirates. What was it like today on this occasion? Again, it's the first of this tournament, this final, and to win in front of your home crowd.
It's amazing. Arsenal fans are so special. Every week coming out to support us, but the Corinthian fans too tonight, they were special, sitting on the bench and just watching them bounce up and down throughout the whole game. I think that's really great for their team and I think that really created the atmosphere. So Arsenal fans, Corinthian fans, they made it a great night.
Yeah, they showed up. How are you guys showing up tonight? We asked some of the other girls, they were talking about maybe eating pasta or something off the plate. What's going to be the lowdown now?
Oh, I don't know. I just need to wash my hair because it's soaked. But yeah, have a nice party, celebrate.
What kind of parties do you guys have? How was it? Is it going to compare to the Champions League victory?
I hope Katie's a bit more sensible, but we'll see.
What was the reaction then amongst the team? Because that was pretty tense, of course. Mistakes happen, but you obviously managed to get back together for that extra time.
Yeah, fight throughout the whole game, and I think it's really important. Up against a great team in Corinthians, we knew that we had to stick out throughout the whole game, and that's what we did tonight. So hopefully we can keep momentum, keep pushing on throughout the season.
course, you've got that playoff in the Champions League. We're looking forward to seeing that and still trying to fight in the league as well. So thank you so much for coming to talk to us, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. And also Neki, hoping she's okay. She was unbelievable for us throughout this campaign. So hopefully she's okay and we celebrate this for her tonight.
Is your first time playing against a Brazilian team?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, what are your perceptions about the Brazilian football? What was the game today? And about the supporters, Brazilian supporters that were here as well?
Yeah, they're just so passionate, and that's something I admire as well. Their fans are amazing as well. I could feel their atmosphere, so it did make it quite tough for us as well, even though we're at home. Their fans were, quite loud and everything. So yeah, they're a very good opponent, very passionate.
And about the game, the Brazilian, how the Corinthians play the game?
Yeah, they're very smart. They're very technical. They have a lot of quality. It did make it difficult for us, but they're a great side, and it was a tough opponent to play against.
And what's your feeling about making history with this Arsenal that came to the champions against Barcelona as the underdog, and now you're the biggest team in the world today?
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I know I'm feeling it, so is the team, so we're all super, super happy about the result today.